sports,
Anime.
Media entertainment.
The whole world, look around you. Look at this. We created this.
Welcome back. This is the media and entertainment segment. And today we're going to be talking about some current events, all right? So I'm going to start this off by saying, where did this man Carlo go?
my face.
Relax, hold on.
That's all we have for the media entertainment segment.
So let's list our favorite actors. Who's your favorite actors, Carlo?
Channing Tatum.
Why did you make one white man and this he's done?
My fault. Okay. Favorite actors. Let me take it seriously. Favorite actors. I'm gonna do.
If you got more than one, you can say. If you only got one, that's cool. But if you got more than one, you can just say one.
All right. I'm gonna try to. Will Smith is definitely one of my favorite actors. I'm gonna go. Robert Downey Jr., another one of my favorite actors. I'm gonna do R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman, one of my favorite actors.
Quick question: how many Chadwick Boseman movies have you actually seen?
I've seen a lot, and one of his favorite movie of mine is 42.
Same.
That's a movie.
Jack Robinson one, yeah.
Yeah, that he killed that one. Let me go. Taye Diggs is one of my favorite actors.
I ain't never heard nobody say no Taye Diggs.
Taye Diggs is a great actor. Hey, and then let me give one more. I'll say my last one. Oh, definitely Vin Diesel, and yes, it's because of one franchise that has 9 movies and 2 short movies.
What about you, Bumble?
It's all about family.
Let me think. So I definitely agree with Will Smith. I think he's definitely one of my favorite actors, and I'm gonna go with Chris Evans. And
Didn't expect that either.
I gotta say Tom Holland is also one of my favorite characters.
Tom Holland's a go.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite characters. Who else? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio, dope.
That man's a consistent go too. Wolf of Wall Street, definitely my favorite movie with Leonardo DiCaprio.
It's hard to think of the top of my
I'll
head.
name a different movie. All right, from him. Are you done, Bob? Or you got more?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that for now. I can't really. Oh, Tom Cruise, easy. Can't sleep on Mission Impossible.
That's crazy. I've never seen one Mission Impossible.
You have never seen one Mission Impossible?
I've never seen a full one either that I could think of. I've seen Minority Report.
That's crazy.
Okay.
So my favorite actor, like Will Smith, for sure. Angela Bassett, GOAT. I'm about to go with Carlos. When Obama said Leonardo DiCaprio, I'm gonna have to go with Will Smith. Not Will Smith. Jamie Foxx. Django was my favorite Leonardo DiCaprio roles. Who else? Jamie Foxx is a GOAT. A goaty GOAT. And I'm gonna have to go with. I mean, I like Forrest Gump, but I won't say Tom Hanks is one of my favorite actors. I don't think I really care about Tom Hanks for real. As far as favorites, I can think off the top of my head, I'm gonna go with those 3. Well, I guess no. I take it back. I agree with Robert Downey Jr. I'm gonna add Johnny Depp into that mix as well.
I'm gonna add. I don't think I've seen too many Johnny Depp movies.
Before you start, I got Kevin Hart and Jim Carrey too, and Adam Sandler. I'm adding those on my list.
Adam Sandler's definitely deserves to be added. I'm adding Omar Epps. Omar Epps is he's the the classic black movie GOAT. If y'all know
You're
Omar,
asking me only for loving. You don't even like loving basketball. You only add this thing for the wood.
I do like loving basketball. It's just not the wood.
Those two-
What's the name? Hold on, don't disrespect that man. The wood, loving basketball, In Too Deep, Juice. Come on now.
You're right. My fault. Omar.
Don't disrespect that. That man's not a goatie, but he got some movies under his belt.
My fault. Mike Epps' cousin.
That's crazy
wait,
because
not-
that's true.
Jackie Chan. I fuck with Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan deserves to be on the list. Jackie Chan deserves to be on the list. Hey, Chris Tucker.
Tucker. I do like Chris Tucker.
Look,
All the people in our list.
I give it to Nia Long, Sonali. I like, yeah.
so not late in my life.
Anyway, so we've all came to the consensus that Will Smith is one of our favorite actors.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about these recent shenanigans at the Oscars? What y'all got to say about this?
What happened?
Oh, I guess we could talk about what happened.
Yeah, because you.
Chris, everybody hates Chris. Yeah.
Boy.
Chris Rock was he was talking at the Oscars. I don't know what I think he was getting ready to present an award. He was making jokes on the crowd.
He was presenting an award to Questlove.
Yeah, Questlove, dope dude. So he was making jokes on people in the crowd, and he got to Jada Pinkett-Smith. And for those who don't know, Jada Pinkett-Smith suffers with alopecia, which is just a hair loss disease. So he made a joke saying G.I. Jane 2 is coming out. Can't wait to see you in it. And for those who don't know who G.I. Jane is, it's about a woman who was in the army who shaved her head. So it was a joke about her hair. And then after that joke, Will Smith got on stage, smacked the black off that man. Wow. At the Oscars, live TV, everything. And then proceeded, he smacked him, walked back to his seat, like nothing happened. Chris Rock was like, wow, Will Smith really just smacked the shit out of me. And then you can hear Will Smith from his seat saying,
out your motherfucking mouth.
huh? What? And then he said it again. He said it twice. You can hear it very loudly from his seat. So that's what happened. What do y'all think about it?
Carlo, you okay there? He muted himself.
What was the question again?
What y'all got to say? How do y'all feel about what happened?
I support everybody black.
Shut the fuck up. So, how do I feel? I feel like it's a lot to impact.
It is
a lot of emotions. Because at first I didn't even know what was going on until y'all texted me about it. And then I went to see it. It's like, okay. It's like every second that you watch of that video, you notice something different. If you watch that shit, first of all, the joke, it's tasteless, whatnot. But comedians, that happens. Comedians make jokes. Sometimes they make bad jokes. And, you apologize and you move on. But Will Smith found that joke funny. That man was laughing. He was cackling. If you saw that little second before they moved the camera to Jada and she rolled her eyes, he was laughing. Like, that man said, aha! And then turned around and saw his wife was annoyed. And he's like, nah, I can't. What would Pac do?
This man said, what would Tupac do?
And he hopped on that stage and slapped the man. And bro, like, honestly, as a dude, you sit down and you watch that. The first part is, I wish a nigga would. Because you're going to watch, you're going to come here and slap me and then peacefully walk back.
Walk back. He fixed his blazer and everything.
Nah.
And then he won an award.
It was
then one actor, won best actor. He won the award, not just an award. He won the best actor award.
So, Bumble, were you done before I start?
I think so, yeah.
So, again, I agree with both of y'all. There's a lot to unpack. I agree with Bamba. Every time you watch the video, it's something else that you see. But also for me, every time you watch the video, it just gets harder and harder to watch. Because let's just, I'm gonna try to be serious for this part, but it's just bad that happened to us as a Black community on one of the biggest stages known to man, the Oscars. You feel me? And it's a Black man assaulting another Black man. So on a serious aspect, that's why I say it gets harder to watch every time I see it, because you don't want that, especially with two people that you really love in the movie, comedian, like in their world. That's two people that Black people love, Chris Rock and Will Smith. Like those are two GOATs in their own right. And it's as soon as, like, even if I didn't see it without seeing a video, just seeing a tweet, Will Smith just smacked Chris Rock. That sounds like that just doesn't sound like that would ever happen. And then actually seeing that, like, it's just crazy. And then again, I thought the joke was funny because I understood the G.I. Jane reference. No disrespect to Jada, because I love Jada. She's one of my woman crushes. What's the name? If y'all haven't seen Menace to Society or Set It Off, that's exactly where I fell in love with Jada. Oh my God, that's a fine woman.
Set It Off?
You Set It Off? Yes. I fell in love with her when I watched Menace to Society. Stoney was fine. You feel me? Or no, Stoney's in Set It Off. Stoney's in Set It Off. But either way, she was fine in both movies. I don't care. But why, when we started, the reason I said I support everybody Black, because I necessarily, in this situation, there are wrongdoings, but I necessarily don't think anybody was wrong in what they did, if that makes sense. On the Will Smith side, he defended his wife. He probably, again, there was wrongdoings. He probably should have waited until after the Oscars at like an after party to do what he did. But him defending his wife, I don't see nothing wrong. It was just, after a while, it was just very distasteful, uncomfortable. On Chris Rock's side, I don't think he did anything wrong either. He's a comedian. He said worse stuff to other people. Other comedians have said worse stuff. That wasn't again, understandably so, that she's dealing with, hair loss disease. But there's comedians that joke about people's races, sexualities, disabilities. Like, it's a lot of things that a lot of comedians, adult animated shows touch on, that we don't see that type of reaction. Again, and one, I can't remember who tweeted out, but the comedian said best. They don't feel like Chris Rock was in the wrong, but as a comedian, when you tell jokes, you already have to be prepared for what consequence comes to play after you offend somebody. And so, again, I don't think Chris Rock was wrong in joking about Jada, because anybody could have got that. Anybody could have got it, And then I don't feel like Will Smith was wrong in defending his wife, because at the end of the day, it was just like, you stepped up, you a man, you're gonna get some hardcore pussy tonight. That's not gonna be regular Jada pussy like you had last night. That's gonna be, I'm appreciative because you stepped up like Tupac Jada pussy. You feel me? So that's.
What do you think? Will do you think Will was wrong for what he did?
Oh yeah, definitely. He definitely was wrong. I don't care what it is. In a setting like the Oscars, for you to walk up on a stage that you're not meant to walk on. I mean, not yet, unless you like. It's just very random. Like I said, for a lot of us, it's like, is this a skit? Why is the sound?
I thought it was
what's going on? Because you never see that.
Was fake until he started yelling from his seat.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh shit, like Chris Rock, for example, and I'm saying too, like Carlos said, that tweet has a comedian, you got to be ready for whatever response, and it's maybe we got to appreciate Chris Rock for how he kept his composure. I mean, even like after that pass, you see him in the background. This man is trying to hold his face straight. The nigga just slapped the shit out of you on live television in front of, like, as a man. If you're gonna do that, it's a lot of like. There's a lot of natural responses going on in your body. Like, you're a man, I'm a man. You're gonna slap me, and then I gotta remain professional while this happened in front of a crowd. Like, the joke was not that bad. People have said worse stuff, like Carlos said. But as a comedian, it's okay. Like, it's not just as a comedian. As a person, you can have a slip of the tongue and say something wrong, or you can even say something with an intention. Maybe the intention was to make people laugh. It was wrong. He said, okay, that was a kind one. He tried to, like, let's move on from it. I understand. Okay, y'all didn't. People booed him. That's how you respond to something like that, not hitting it. And like I said too, Will just wanted to show out for his woman and took it too far.
Yeah,
because he found that shit funny. I don't care what he says today. He found that man was cackling until they cut to Jada rolling her eyes, and then all of a sudden,
Also, one thing I did see, I don't know if it was a report that came from like a question with Jada or anything, but it's been reported that, ever since the start of Will and Jada becoming a laughing stock in social media and everything like that, the Tupac thing, August Alsina thing, the entanglement thing, Red Table Talk, all of that stuff, probably been weighing on Will for a long time. And that, again, because I think we can all agree, it was a tasteless joke, but it wasn't the worst thing he could have said.
Yeah.
You feel me? It wasn't the worst thing could he said. So I think it just boiled over, and that was literally the straw that broke the camel's back. And I keep smiling because I'm just thinking about the part where Will just walks up on stage. This nigga Chris Rock started laughing. He said, "Ooh, Richard."
I got 3 more points I want to hit on.
Okay.
All right.
So, what if Will would have knocked him out on the stage?
Oh, that would have been another story.
Just one hit slapped that man.
Jail.
It's the one thing to think about too. Chris Rock chose not to press charges.
Facts.
So I'm pretty sure if that shit had escalated past that, he probably would have. Because you're not gonna knock me out. I'm just gonna.
But if I'm knocked out, because he wasn't the host, he was one of the presenters. If I'm knocked out, do y'all just somebody drag me off in front of everybody? Somebody drag me off? Do I get picked up? Are the awards canceled? And it was even reported before, because he received his award after that, right? He was it was reported
Will won his award after.
It was reported that the Oscars were trying to get Will to leave before or after he hit Chris Rock, before he accepted his award, but he refused to leave. If he would have knocked him clean out, bro, that just would have been a different thing. Just like Shannon Sharp said, bro, if that would have been me, it would have been another story, bro.
That's my next question. What do you think would have happened if like Chris Rock fought back? What if they started fighting up on that stage at that point?
It was just, I think it would have been like, right now, it look, as a Black community, it already looks bad, but that would have just made it so much worse on us as a whole community. But that would have just been a bad look, because one, both of them, no matter if it was a reaction or not, both of them not getting invited back if it was a full out brawl. Like, nobody's getting invited back. Black person not winning an Oscar for another 20 plus years. We're gonna be on a suspension like Capitol. Free KT.
What you think, Mamba?
So first of all, I feel like one thing we gotta do too. Because if he definitely fought back, it would have been ugly. But one thing to think about, I feel like, is I understand the point that you're making, for example, with the Black community. But I don't want us to always feel like, like we gotta show up, because at the end of the day, those people are one of the greatest people at the end of the day. Like, I feel like the shit that they've done, Will Smith, we remember since we were kids. So like I said, that's why I understand it. I understand the situation, and I feel like people are making a bigger deal than it is, because bro, these people have been great for the longest. And I feel like maybe that's also why it's like so crazy.
Yeah. Because it's like, in this age, like, they're on top of just not just Black entertainment, they're on top of entertainment. You feel me? Like, those are two biggest names of two biggest names in entertainment right now, whether Black, white, any other race. Like, everybody knows those two. You feel me? It's just, I don't know, bro. Like, that's a whole. It's so tough. It really is tough. And like I agree with Bamba when he says other people are making it worse. Example: Amy Schumer. Amy Schumer, great comedian. Decent actor. Great comedian for the white female community. a great, decent actor, but I don't know if y'all saw like the tweet or Instagram post that she did where she was like, she's still very triggered and traumatized, feeling sorry for Chris Rock and this and that. Bro, like, it's people like that. This had nothing to do with you. Nobody care if you traumatized.
And Jim Carrey too. I think he's talking too.
That's and no.
Oh,
and,
not Jimbo.
Jim Carrey talking. Yeah.
Jim Carrey said it was, he basically disagreed with Will completely. Like basically like Will was all the way in the wrong, this and that. And again, we all respect Jim Carrey, so I'm not going to talk down to him like I'm talking down about Amy Schumer. But it's just people like that that's making, again, Bomba, the situation worse than what it actually is. You feel me? So,
but at the end of the day, it was if Chris Rock would have, I don't necessarily think it would have been like a fight. They probably would have tussled, hold of each other, like pull tug, and then people would have came. But I could not imagine Will Smith and Chris Rock going at it like hands, like, nah.
Well, all I'm saying is, if it's not Chris Rock, Will Smith, Jada, Chris's family, Venus, Serena, and the Williams family, or the Academy, nobody should have anything to say about that shit. You shouldn't be triggered or traumatized. Another black man slapping a black man slapping another black man on stage, and you triggered and traumatized, and you got to post an emotional post on Instagram. Nobody cares about you. This ain't about you.
Like, if Chris Rock makes a post, understandable, but you ain't got shit to do with it.
You know what she was looking for? She was looking for her closest people to DM her. Oh my God, Amy, are you okay? I know you were there when Will smacked Chris. I just want to make sure that your trauma's okay. Shut up, lady. Fucking
Jim. Okay, so the last thing I want to touch on is apparently Chris Rock isn't the most liked guy, whether in Hollywood or by regular people. We can take a pause here real quick. I would like you guys to go look at the TikTok I sent you. I saw this either yesterday or earlier.
Before I even look at it, is it the Kobe Bryant thing?
No.
Okay.
Is it the Samuel Jackson dap?
No.
All right.
Samuel Jackson was happy as shit when he dapped up Will Smith, like, come here, my nigga.
All right, quick pause. I'm gonna watch it now, and I'm mute myself so y'all hear it.
Wait, where is it? Okay, I'm going to the group
I
chat.
sent it
It's in the group chat.
It's unmute when y'all are done. I'm just waiting on Bomba to get done now.
All right.
And we're back. So, did you guys have a chance to view what I sent you from TikTok?
Bamba, I'm not having fun anymore.
I'm not. Genuinely speaking, though.
Slap his ass.
In the middle of me looking like being in shock, looking up, I see Carlo like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, viewing, if you want to see what we saw on TikTok, look up Double Minority on TikTok, and watch a post, or what's his name? They just show a post by his name is Double Minority on TikTok. Go check it out. It's pretty much about the slap at the Oscars. Go check it out. There's some heavy criticisms on Chris Rock in the Black community.
Slap his ass again.
Yes, it's some pretty bad stuff.
Shoot that man.
It's
I never seen or heard this before. Like that.
I hadn't either until I saw that, and I'm like, oh wow.
I remember seeing it a few years back, but just watching it again, shoot that man.
I don't know if y'all remember this TikTok that there was this guy on TikTok that was like, oh, if Captain America can be played by a black man, then why can't the Black Panther be played by a white man? And then this guy was like, what the fuck is that gonna look like Wyoming forever or some shit? I feel like as a black man, as a black man, no, seriously though, as a black man, if you sit down and you're corrected by a white man, you really should look in the mirror and really question your look back at your values. Like it's like the guy said, it's only Seinfeld that sat there and was like, what the fuck is up? What the fuck is going on, basically?
What Seinfeld's like, what is happening right now?
You know what? I used to, whenever I was watching TV late night, I used to, after I got done watching Family Guy, That 70s Show, and Saved by the Bell, Seinfeld would come on and be like, what the fuck is this shit? I'm not watching this. Seinfeld, for you, I'm going to go back and watch every single episode and season of your show because you are highly respected and I appreciate you.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. When I watched it, I was like, I can't believe what I'm seeing right now.
And like you hear the beep, 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 and you just know that shit is flying around.
Like with the hard ER though too.
Shit.
Like Ricky Gervais when he was like, so you mean, and you just said it. Like, bro, what? Like that.
Yeah, he's one of those. He's one of those, bro. So what y'all said about like the talk about Jada and Will's relationship over the past few years is boiling up. Chris Rock already being that type of guy, it made me understand more of why Will Smith was like, shut up. I just it's hard for me to agree with knowing that Will Smith has the stature, is in the public eye as he is, and the struggle for black people to even get on that Oscar stage, for me to say, yeah, he did the right thing. I definitely feel like Chris Rock deserves to be slapped, just not at that moment.
And it's actually funny because now I'm thinking about it. I'm pretty sure he has been condemned by some black people that are famous. I mean, of course, Denzel gave him a talking to, Samuel gave him a talking to, Tyler Perry talked to him. But in the media, do you realize like there are more white people coming to Chris Rock's aid than black people? I'm not saying they're coming to Will's aid too, but just to name
Wanda Sykes was on Chris Rock's side. Zoe Kravitz was on Chris Rock's side.
Situation though. The Zoe Kravitz situation is different.
Look, don't tell me about that. I literally just enjoyed one of the best things about the new Batman movie was her. So just keep her out. And keep her
on the list. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know who Wanda Sykes is, but she's like, I don't know if I just said that, but yeah, she's on the side of Chris Rock.
Wanda Sykes.
I actually would expect that from her. I don't know why, but
man, she got a white girlfriend. She don't count.
I would. I'm telling you, she'd be controversial too.
Yeah, so it's
Wanda Sykes. I ain't heard that name in a minute, bro.
Yeah. She got something to say on that. Oh wait, Shannon Sharp was on Chris Rock's side.
Oh yeah, it's Shannon Sharp. But Shannon Sharp's whole thing was like,
a slap. You're not gonna slap me as a kid.
That's what I'm saying. Because Shannon Sharp, like, and that's how you know Shannon Sharp, like, from the tray. You feel me? Because like he said, like, along with spitting, slapping somebody in the face is one of the most disrespectful things to do, especially in a black community. So his point was like, you ain't gonna slap me and walk away with it. I think he would have rather Chris Rock just, retaliated. You feel me?
That would have been crazy. If the fight would have started, that would have been so crazy.
In fact,
that would have been nuts.
That would have been insane.
Yeah, but that's all I really got for the media entertainment segment. Let's see how this will. I also wanted to know, if the next headline that came up from this was like Will Smith arrested for Oscar assault, that would have been crazy.
That would have been insane.
Smith, you know what the next headline needs to be? Will Smith and Jada Pinkett-Smith decide to remove themselves from your social media. It's been too long. This 2021 has been Will Jada, Red Table Talk, August Alsina, and now we here. It's just, and then the book too. Shit. Take a look. And
on the brighter side of things, I think this is the perfect opportunity for somebody to make a show where celebrities box each other. I think that I would watch it. Like Celebrity Deathmatch, remember that? But with just boxing, I'd watch that. I would 100% watch that.
Hey, look, I'm with Kenny.
Even though if Will Smith and Chris Rock got in the gloves, I definitely got my money on Will, 100%.
I would like it until a nigga like Terry Crews starts fighting, because I want him to lose, but I think it's big shit.
Ain't nobody beating the fuck out of Terry Crews, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You better be a professional athlete if you think a regular.
Technically LeBron is an actor.
The only actor,
The Rock.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was just about to say. The only actor John Cena whooping that man for sure.
Oh, with ease. John Cena's doing it to that man.
For sure. A lot of look.
Batista
doing it to that man.
Yeah. Because Batista's technically an actor. He's in Marvel, get that Marvel check.
Look, and he'll do it as Drax. The fuck is you talking about?
Yeah. Even though Batista can't fight for real. Have you seen him in UFC? Look, that's not the segment. We'll talk about this some other time. That's all I got for the media entertainment segment. Thank y'all for another great episode of the same convo, and we'll see y'all again next week. We out. Be it.